Hello and welcome to my new series, The Back of the Grid. This is the series where I start from the back of the grid and try to work my way up all the way to the win. And as you can see, I am Lewis Hamilton and I'm 24th on the grid, and I'm gonna quickly run through my setup and my tire strategy, my fuel strategy. If you want to see the setup more closely, please feel free to pause the video. I'm running a very low downforce setup. It's very aggressive, very risky, but that's kind of what it has to be if you're going to overtake the other cars easily. So here we go. I'm starting as number 24 on the grid. I chose the McLaren because it's a good car. It's a car that's easier to do this because it is really a challenge and it's more entertaining to do, and hopefully it's more entertaining to watch as well. Gotta be very careful in the first corner because it's very easy to ram people off. You definitely don't want that. So here Peak is braking very early, so I kind of hit him a little bit, but luckily he is able to continue. If you're going to try this yourself, it's very important that you try to overtake as many of the slower cars as early on as you possibly can. Like, you better, in the first lap, you better get up to around number 15. That will definitely make your work easier. Almost crashing out petrol there, very tight space. Kovalainen is going slow. Coming up to Kovalainen now. I'm going to try to overtake him on the outside, but if you're going to overtake on this straight in particular, you definitely want to do it early on, because if not, you're going to lose a lot of time through this chicane, and you definitely don't want to corner cut the last corner, because as you saw, as I did, I lost control of the car, almost getting out. As you can see, I'm skipping some parts of this race in this video because currently I can only upload a 15-minute long video on YouTube, and this race is 25 minutes long, so it's 10 minutes that's not there. But I'm trying to only bring out the best parts of this race for you guys. So I've just overtaken both the Toro Rossos. As you can see, I'm trying to run low fuel when I'm overtaking cars because I really want to save fuel for the top cars, as they're way harder to overtake and you're really gonna need that speed. But in this race, I actually end up with one lap of fuel more than I actually need. So I could have used a little bit more, but I really don't want to waste fuel stuck behind slower cars. Just overtaking Senna, coming up to Hulkenberg into this slow corner coming up. I don't want to overtake him on this straight because it's, as I said earlier, it's a kind of tricky straight to overtake, and since I'm not closer than I am now, I'm saving my curves for after the chicane, because usually I have a really good run with this setup I'm running. Out here, opening all my curves, just using it, and successfully overtakes Hulkenberg. Coming up to Paul Di Resta, I'm going to flip my rich mix now to overtake him as quickly as possible, because I definitely don't want to lose time stuck behind him, because this is a really hard challenge, because you really need every second you can, every tenth you can, every single lap, so you definitely don't want to be stuck behind another car. Okay, so we're come to the lap where half the cars are going in for pits, and since I'm on the prime tires, I am going to stay out for longer. You want to do your pit strategy as you pit after everyone else. So I'm going to pit in 2 laps, because your prime tires will last longer, and you definitely don't want to lose time in the pits. Okay, so we're towards the end of lap 7 and the rest of the cars are going in. I'm going to stay out for one more lap and then I'm going to pit. And this should put me in first position.
Stopping this lap.
And hopefully I can hold this through to the end. Okay, so this is my lap where I go into the pits. Running rich mix because I have absolutely no traffic and it's a great way to save a lot of time, and you definitely don't want to run lean mix here because you have so much time to gain. So now that I have a little bit of time, I really want to know, what do you guys want to see? Do you like these videos? Because I really hope you do. And if you could leave me a like, it will help me out a lot. And running into the lean mix now for the pit lane. No other cars in the pits, perfectly clear. Hopefully a good pit. It is 3.7. Oh, not the best. Could have been below 3, but looks like we will be rejoining in 5th.
Be careful not to drive over
Or
the
6.
white line when coming out of the pit, or you'll get a penalty.
Number 6 is our... Oh, yeah, and almost crashing out Perez. That is coming as number 7. Now that I have the faster tire, I should be able to gain the other cars just ahead of me. And the next one on the line is Nico Rosberg. So I'm coming up close to Rosberg now. He is just at the end of the chicane. Just at the end of the straight, I mean. He's in the chicane now. Hopefully getting a good run through here. Looks like I'm gaining quite a lot on him now. Hopefully I can be able to overtake him in the DRS zone coming up very, very shortly.
We're only a second away.
I see that I have 3 laps of fuel left. 3 extra laps of fuel left. So I've decided to run the rich mix. I'm running wide in that corner, running very deep. But I'm getting the DRS, but fortunately I'm way too far behind now to be able to overtake Rosberg. Hopefully I can do him in the second DRS zone. And look at this, because I'm way too stubborn, I didn't want to hit that brake. I hit the wall instead, so I lost a part of my front wing. But hopefully I will be good for the rest of the race. Now, coming up to Rosberg once again. Hopefully I don't screw this over once again, because I really can't afford losing too much time now. Coming in, hopefully not locking up here. Locking up a little bit, but didn't lose it. Getting DRS. I'm very sure I will have DRS. Yes, DRS is there. Rosberg is obviously not running high mix because I have way more speed than him. Braking well and early here, not to make the same mistake that I did last time, and successfully passed Rosberg, and Webber is next on the list. So we're 9 minutes into this game now. That means I will be able to show you the whole rest of the game when I'm coming up to Mark Webber, getting his DRS, having 3 extra laps of fuel on starting lap 13, still quite a long way behind Mark Webber. Looks like he's going to overtake Button, and Button is coming up. I have DRS on him, and I will be able to pass my teammate on the prime tires. Now, starting the hunt for Mark Webber once again. And luckily, Sebastian Vettel is leading and holding Alonso up, and Mark Webber as well. Because if he hadn't done that, I don't think that I would be able to overtake Alonso if he had freeway past Vettel right now. So because of my low downforce setup, I have way more speed than him here, so I'm able to catch very much in this part, almost losing it, going way out on the grass, getting just behind Weber now. I'm less than a second behind, almost a full bar occurs to overtake him in the DRS zone that is coming up shortly. Being careful not to lock up here because I don't want to screw it. And there you go, DRS, using up all the curves, getting real good run on Weber. And we can't overtake him because we hit the limiter a little bit too early. Oh, braking, getting both Alonso and Weber in one corner, and coming really close to Vettel now. It's 2 laps left of the race, and we only have one more car to overtake to take the lead from 0 to hero in one race. Vettel is starting to feel the pressure now as I come just up his gearbox, have a really good run, good straight line speed on the softer tire, and here we go. I don't want to overtake him on this straight, as I said earlier, because I'm way too far behind and I need to overtake him early on the straight. That's why I was braking here, almost crashing out on the curb, going for all the curves that's left, going off to the inside, getting past Vettel, and he's now going to have a DRS on me most likely if he is able to hang on for these 2 corners that's left. Looks like he's dropping slightly behind. No, he's able to hang on, but hopefully he won't have rich mix to do the DRS zone together with me. So it looks like he's not having the top speed that he needs to overtake. There you go, going for first corner, second corner now. Going, Vettel has DRS, hopefully not being able to overtake me. No, he won't. And now I have a free way to the race win on first race of the calendar, Melbourne. Going out on the grass. No, I can't lose it now. My head is starting to boil over. Not being able to keep my head cold, but hopefully, since I've got 1 lap left of fuel, I should be able to hold this off Vettel. And because of the straight line speed I have, it's very hard to overtake me. And looks like Vettel is dropping behind. Yes, this will be my race win, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe, like, and all that stuff to help my channel grow. And stay tuned for episode 2. And I can't put in words how much even just 1 like affects my mood. It really helps out a lot, guys, and I couldn't be happier if I get a couple of likes on this video. So thank you very much for watching 0 to hero in 1 race. Position gain 23 places, fastest lap 1:27.2, 1:27.3. Not the best, but definitely not the worst either.
Awesome, truly
so
awesome.
This
What
is
a
legend difficulty, by the way, and no assist used, using manual shifting. And now for the podium scene. Oh, by the way, guys, this video took me so long to make because I had to edit and do this commentary and everything over it. So you don't know how much time I put into this, at least 5 hours, so 1 like would have been greatly appreciated. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and hopefully you'll stay tuned for my next video, and bye.